Arise.
Good morning, beautiful viewers of Abakwa Television. Happy New Week and welcome to yet another blissful edition of the show Arise and Shine. It's that show where we engage you viewers in real-time discussions on current events, lifestyle topics, and societal issues. On the show, you get motivated, you get health tips, you get educated in our learning lab, you get to know more about fashion and style. There is always more on the show Arise and Shine. I am your host, Manyam Sibyl. We'll be right back.
Arise.
Welcome back, beautiful viewers of Abakwa Television and of the show Arise and Shine. To all of you watching on Facebook, YouTube, please share this video, like. The comment section is always open for your contribution. On the show today, before we get motivated, here is our topic of discussion. So you start sending in your contributions. The topic says, do you agree that social media has become more destructive than helpful for young people? That's the topic of discussion. We'll look further into that. Now, let's get motivated. Well, the first I have for you today says, we don't grow when things are easy, we grow when we face challenges. Embrace the tough moments, they are your greatest teachers. Each challenge you conquer makes you stronger and better prepared for the future. So keep pushing through. The next says, positions are temporary, ranks and titles are limited, but the way you treat people will always be remembered. Yes, focus on building genuine relationships. Your kindness and respect for others will leave a lasting legacy far beyond any title you hold. So treat others well and you will create a supportive community around you. Also make your words seeds, not swords. Make your words seeds, not swords. Choose to uplift rather than harm with your words. Every kind word you speak can plant a seed of hope in someone's heart. Be the voice of encouragement that people really need because they need it. This takes us to the next, which says there are no express lanes in life. Patience is key. Remember that meaningful progress takes time. So trust the process, stay committed, and you will reach your destination when the time is definitely right. Focus on your long-term goal. Good things will soon happen. Keep your eyes on the prize. Why not? Every small step you take today brings you closer to your dreams. Stay consistent, stay persistent, and believe that your hard work will pay off one day truly. Now, efforts are always better than promises. Remember this one. Actions speak louder than words. You've heard this time without number. Commit to showing up and putting in the effort. Your dedication will shine brighter than any promise you will ever make. Yes, the next says, what you do has far greater impact than what you say. You agree with me on this, right? More like actions, they speak louder than words. Live your values through your actions. Your deeds inspire others far more than your words ever could. Be a role model through what you do every single day. This takes us to the last but not least on the show Arise and Shine. Talent takes you to the top, but behavior decides how long you stay there. This is wise. While talent may open doors, yes, your character will determine how long you thrive. So stay humble and kind to maintain your success. Let these messages inspire you and those around you to keep striving for greatness.
I'm very sure that's enough motivation for us to ride on the show. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome you to this session where we talk health in another dimension. Because today, of all days, we brought you a doctor all the way from Home Clinic Foundation. You'll find out about him just now. Good morning, Dr. Brain Tarawo. Is there any other name attached to it?
Quingy.
Quingy. Is it Quingy or Quingy?
Quingy.
Okay. Which tribe? Let me get personal. Thank you.
From Donga Mountain,
Okay.
where we usually say Ndu.
No.
I'm from Donga Mountain, precisely in Bibgo.
Oh. Okay. You're welcome on the show, all right, Sunshine.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, so you're here to talk about sleep hygiene.
Exactly.
Okay, so let's get straight into it. I must say I'm excited to have you on today's edition. And you look like a doctor, do you?
I do. Well, sometimes people tell me I don't look like one,
Okay.
but I'm happy because I don't just want to be so obvious to
Hmm.
people like I am a medical doctor.
And stuff.
Because sometimes it just gives people a certain mindset.
That.
Yeah, when you immediately know you're of this caliber, certain
Okay.
boundaries are already set, and
Please.
yeah, that makes it
You don't
difficult.
want boundaries.
Exactly.
Okay, that's humble. That's humble, I must say. Okay, so let's talk about sleep hygiene. Did you get enough sleep last night?
Yes, I got enough sleep last night.
Okay, so tell us about sleep hygiene. What exactly it is? Is it rather?
Sleep is actually a natural and a physiological thing which God had created.
Okay.
So when we talk about sleep hygiene, we are simply referring to all the practices that enables that you have adequate and sound sleep.
Okay.
Yes, there are lots of things that come into play when you're talking about sleep hygiene. Most often we talk about sleep and people just think that sleep is just going to bed and waking up the next day.
Mm-hmm.
But there are lots of things around it because sleep must be adequate and
Adequate.
yes, because it has benefits. And once
Okay.
you don't have a good sleep because of the practices around it, which is not good, you're going to have the consequences.
Okay.
So sleep hygiene is just simply all the things that are supposed to be done to ensure that you have a good sleep.
Okay, we'll get to the things that are supposed to be done. Why
Mhm.
is it so important?
It is so important because it has benefits to your health.
Okay.
Proper sleep gives you a good health.
Good health.
And to be honest, there are many other things that come with sleep. I love health, especially in the direction of advocacy, sometimes those non-communicable diseases like hypertension and
Mm-hmm.
diabetes. And
Mm-hmm.
very often when I meet such people, I tell them if you don't sleep properly, your blood pressure has a problem. If you don't
Mm.
sleep properly, you're stressed out, your
Mm-hmm.
blood sugar will have a problem.
Yeah.
But beyond that, if you don't sleep properly, also as a student, you're going to
Mm-hmm.
have memory issues.
Memory issues.
Why you keep forgetting a lot. That's what we call memory consolidation. When
Okay.
you study, memories have to be formed where information is transferred from your temporal to your permanent memory.
Mm-hmm.
This happens during sleep.
Okay.
So students often say, well, I'm studying for exam, you don't have adequate sleep, and you think you're being productive. No,
Mm-hmm.
it's instead weighing down on you because you have this tendency where you study a lot, but you can't remember. Why?
Yeah.
Because you never had enough time to sleep for memories to be built.
Mm-hmm.
And more so, sleep affects your mental health.
Mental
If you
health.
don't sleep properly,
Mm-hmm.
you consequently develop a mental health. You become stressed, you become
Mm-hmm.
exhausted, and your
Yeah.
mental health is at stake.
Mm-hmm.
Beyond that, it affects your immunity.
How?
When we talk about a good immune system, we are
Mm-hmm.
talking about you have good immune cells.
Yeah.
I mean, exactly when we talk about stress, there's what we call acute and chronic stress. Imagine you don't sleep properly for a very long time.
Mm-hmm.
It becomes a stress state.
Okay.
And whenever you're stressed, in the level at the level of a at the chronic level,
Mm-hmm.
you release certain substances from your body. We
Okay.
call these substances glucocorticoids. When you're stressed so
Okay.
much, some of those substances could be released, maybe cortisol and the rest. Those
Mm-hmm.
substances have the tendency of suppressing your immune system.
Okay.
And when your immune system is stressed or is suppressed, you
Mm-hmm.
find it difficult to fight disease,
Yeah.
infections, easily get sick, and so on and so forth.
Okay.
So this is just a few. And of course, before I even round up with this, there is also the aspect of immune system. When you go to sleep, your immune cells have the opportunity to rebuild itself. Your whole
Okay.
system rebuilds itself from the immune system to other systems. So any worn out tissue, the body
Mm-hmm.
has that time now to repair itself and give you a good state for the next day.
Okay.
So lack of sleep is a serious thing.
Mm.
Of course, for couples and for of course, I have situations where they come. Well, when it comes to sexual weakness, this and that, ask you, do
Mm-hmm.
you get adequate sleep?
Okay.
Because it affects you in that direction.
Wow.
There are men complain of erectile dysfunction and so on and so forth. Sometimes it's just because they don't have that
Enough sleep.
appropriate sleep, which is
Okay.
sufficient to help them, their body to indulge in those activities
Okay.
without problems.
Okay. I think these your health terms that you are using is already bringing so much heat. I need a fan as someone on the EC. But yeah, you're saying a lot, and I hope that you guys are taking down these lessons. Let's write on Dr. Brain. How many hours of sleep should the average adult get each night?
When we talk of sleep, it's in cycle. We call it sleep cycle.
Sleep cycle.
Yes, your
Okay.
body goes through certain stages. I don't want to talk deeply about it so that it doesn't confuse the
It
audience.
doesn't confuse me first. Yes.
Yes. I'm trying to be as simple as I can
Please
be so
be.
that people can have the information appropriately and
Yeah.
also remember. So sleep goes in cycles, about an hour, 30 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
So when you sleep adequately, it should be in multiples of those sleep cycles.
Okay.
However, documents say that 6 to 8 hours is good. Well, we talk of 8 hours.
Mm.
But then, depending on your age, activity, you just have to tailor it in a way that you have maybe at least 6 to 8 hours of sleep. It's adequate for you.
Okay.
But then, like I said, sleep hygiene involves other practices that an environment to make sure you rest properly in
Mm-hmm.
a way that your body can benefit from sleep. So it's not just about 6 to 8 hours, but the how,
Okay.
the things that surround that kind of sleep. It's what really makes the
Okay.
sleep adequate, the
Okay.
sleep proper, which brings us to sleep hygiene actually. That's why
Okay.
we're talking about sleep hygiene.
Okay. Wow, I love that one. Thank you. So, what are the biggest mistakes people make, when it comes to sleep hygiene? The biggest.
Well, there are a couple of things that ensures that you have a good sleep hygiene. One of which is have a regular sleep pattern.
Okay.
Yes, so make training yourself to have a habit where you sleep at a specific time, wake up at a specific time is very important.
Hmm.
Yes, because when your body has that rhythm, that clock, it's just like habits develop over time when you force your body to understand a certain pattern for
Mm-hmm.
over maybe sometimes they say 21 days, some people say 30 days. It
Yeah.
adapts to that pattern.
Mm-hmm.
So the first thing is to develop a sleep pattern which is consistent.
Consistent.
Most of us we sleep at a regular pattern within working days, maybe from Monday to Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Saturday it's weekend, so you oversleep and the rest.
Yeah.
It's not good to train yourself that way.
That way.
Disrupting the pattern on weekends
Hmm.
just destroys that habit.
Hmm.
So have a tendency to follow the pattern. And secondly, you should also avoid certain substances around
Okay.
your sleep. Overeating before, in fact, 3 hours to sleep. You should not.
Okay. Why am I
I
being
know.
attacked?
I,
Okay.
I,
Are you
I,
being attacked as well? Yes, but you can write on.
yeah, I know. People wake up at night
Three
and eat.
hours.
They eat
Yes.
heavily
We
before
call
going
it
to.
midnight snacks. It's not like we're eating.
Yeah, I know. I've been a victim of that too.
Okay.
With knowledge, I had to change some habits.
All right.
So eating heavily
Mm-hmm.
is gonna disrupt your sleep
Wow.
because sleep means when you are relaxing, every part of your body should be relaxing. The body should
Hmm.
not be spending time trying to digest what you took so heavy,
Okay.
and that's the reason why some
Nice.
people end up developing all of what we call reflux gas.
Mm. Oh.
I'm trying to
What do
be
you want to
simple.
say?
Yeah, they
Reflux
call it
what?
reflux, where
Okay.
you food and contents of your stomach gets back to your
Okay.
esophagus, sometimes to your mouth,
Okay.
and you see this burning chest pain. So
Okay.
that's what we call a reflux disease,
Okay.
gastroesophageal reflux disease.
We are learning.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So they say gastritis at night and so on and
Mm-hmm.
so forth. Sometimes because of heavy eating. But what I want to tell you is that when you eat heavily at night,
Mm-hmm.
it stresses and disrupts sleep, because during the time of sleep, your body has to be spending time
Mm-hmm.
doing other activities and relaxing the digestive system, and
Okay.
not weighing itself, working on something when it was supposed to be time it should take to relax.
Okay.
So that's not the only thing. Well, 3 hours to sleep is preferable. You can take maybe some things like tea, maybe
Okay.
Lipton and the rest. If you want
Mm-hmm.
to use that as a routine to, because to prepare your body, like each time I take Lipton at night, your body knows that it's getting ready for sleep.
Okay.
Or maybe each time you listen to some cool music, your body already knows you're signaling it and you're
Okay.
about to sleep.
Nice.
So avoid heavy eating,
Mm-hmm.
alcohol.
Alcohol.
Some people take alcohol because they want to induce sleep, but alcohol disrupts sleep. You
Hmm.
might take it and you quickly feel as to sleep, but alcohol itself interferes with certain stages of sleep. Like I
Okay.
said, sleep goes in cycles,
Mm-hmm.
where you pass from one stage to the next to the next. So alcohol disrupts those cycles. It might induce, but during the sleep period,
Mm-hmm.
it interferes with other aspects of your cycle.
Okay.
So avoiding substances like alcohol is very important.
Mm-hmm.
Caffeine, back in the days when we are getting close to the GCE or other exams,
Yeah.
we take
That's our
Nescafe.
go-to.
Yeah, we take Nescafe so that we can kill sleep and the
Mm-hmm.
rest. Actually, had a friend I was studying with.
Okay.
When we used to take Nescafe together, he
Okay.
sleeps more. So I used to wonder what's going on.
Yes, that thing has that tendency of making you sleep more. I don't know about others.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but well, it is studied and known that caffeine makes you very active, and so it's
Okay.
going to stop and suppress sleep.
Okay.
Remember, you don't want to interfere with sleep by taking all of these
Mm-hmm.
substances
Mm-hmm.
that can prevent you from sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, you're going to have the consequences on your health. It could
Yeah.
be acute or chronic consequences.
Mm-hmm.
And for those who like to work at night, they take caffeine at night to work and so on and so forth. It's not good.
It's not healthy.
Because once you do that, you're going to have a very difficult day. You
Mm.
don't sleep well, the next day you become very exhausted. You're not
Yeah.
productive.
Mm-hmm.
And it's also important for me to mention that you should take naps in the day, but you should not use those naps. You should not use them, or you should not extend too long when you take naps.
Okay.
Especially if you take naps beyond 30 minutes during the day. Because once you sleep a lot during the day, at night, while everything you're awake.
Mm-hmm.
So those are some of the things that when you put together, like I said, sleep is not just about the duration, but the
Mm-hmm.
how, practices that surround it.
Yeah.
And most importantly, it is good for you to know that using certain things, especially most of us, we like we talk about social media and the rest.
Mm-hmm.
When you want to go to bed, you're with your phone. The
Okay.
tendency is you're on TikTok, you're on Facebook, you start
Mm-hmm.
seeing a lot of content. Before
Mm-hmm.
you know, it's exciting you,
Yeah.
and you end up sleeping late.
Yeah, that's not
And
me.
those are the kind of things that
Mm-hmm.
causes you to have a bad sleep.
Yeah.
That's not a good hygiene
Okay.
practice when comes to sleep. So when we
Okay.
talk about using your phone, there's also this lighting. Actually, sleep is the physiology of sleep says when you have a dark environment
Mm-hmm.
without noise and the rest, it induces the release of sleep hormones,
Mm-hmm.
chemicals that causes your body to go to sleep. We
Okay.
call it melatonin, for those who want to know.
Mm-hmm.
So when you expose yourself to light, blue light, and other things from the phone, or maybe the environment, the light you use in your room,
Mm-hmm.
it's going to suppress the release of that hormone,
Okay.
because the release of that hormone is based on the lighting. When you
Wow.
suppress the release of that hormone, the tendency is that you won't go to sleep,
Mm-hmm.
and that is a bad hygiene practice when it comes to sleep. So
Okay.
it is best you make sure your environment has a very friendly light.
Mm-hmm.
We talk of blue light is not good. it's best to have more of a dark environment,
Yeah.
a quiet environment.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, you could train yourself to listen to some sound and cool music before sleep, and
Mm-hmm.
do it regularly so that your body can understand that this is when you start listening to this kind of music and your environment is dark, it's
Mm-hmm.
calm, you are preparing to go to sleep. Once you
Okay.
have that routine, your body is already familiar with, and so it gives you a good sleep, and
Yeah.
it brings sleep very fast. And finally, where you sleep,
Where you
the
sleep
kind of bed, the
matters.
kind of mattress is
Okay.
very, very important,
Okay.
because some people sleep back pain, the where the back and the buttocks and everything is deep, and then the legs are suspended, the head is
Okay.
suspended. All those kind of
Okay.
bad postures because
Mm-hmm.
of bad mattress is
Mm-hmm.
going to interfere with sleep subsequently.
All right.
Yes, and all of that is going to be very bad for your sleep.
Okay. You've already said a lot. Now, how can stress and mental health affect our sleep hygiene?
To be very honest, life, we are all faced with challenges of life.
We are.
Yeah, there are certain times when you might have something beyond maybe a bad news or sad situation or very difficult moment in your life.
Mm-hmm.
You think a lot about it. Of course,
Mm-hmm.
you're already stressing, like
Yeah.
dwelling a lot on what you're going through.
Mm-hmm.
And when you have that kind of a situation, when you go to bed, you don't really sleep
Mm.
because
Yeah.
you close your eyes, but your mind is okay.
Yes. You're recalling what happened.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
that alone can influence sleep because you go to bed, but unconsciously something is wrong and your mind keeps working on it.
Mm-hmm.
And you're not going to sleep. You can actually tell yourself you're sleeping, but you're not sleeping
Mm.
because something is going on. So when we talk about mental health, there are all the things that can affect your mental, causes you to be psychologically disturbed.
Yeah.
And the best thing to do is first you get to a mental health specialist and solve that
Mm.
problem. Or you
Okay.
go to a counselor, could be your pastor, your priest, could be a
Mm-hmm.
doctor, but a mental health professional
Mm-hmm.
can walk you out, or a psychologist. They
Okay.
can help you navigate that moment. And once your mental health is restored, you can sleep properly. It's
Ah,
good to always do that early. If you cannot handle it, make sure you get to somebody who is an expert to seek for help.
okay.
Because once you take out that from your mind, you'll be able to sleep properly.
All right. Thank you very much. So, let me say, are there any natural ways to, make you fall asleep easily?
Yeah, the natural ways, like I said earlier, is making sure the environment is good.
It's good.
The lighting, the
Mm-hmm.
noise, and also the things you do before sleep. It should be a routine.
Okay.
And then the things, like I said before, avoiding certain substances,
Okay.
caffeine, alcohol,
Mm-hmm.
excessive eating.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, when you avoid that, you're going to have a natural environment where sleep can come easily.
Okay. What about drinking water?
Well, drinking water is not so advised at night.
Mm-hmm.
I advise people to drink water more during the day because frequently you go to the when
Mm-hmm.
you drink, you urinate. So, but if you do that at night, you will wake up so many times. And once you
Mm.
wake up so many times
You're
because of urge,
interrupting your
you're
sleep.
interrupting that sleep cycle. So
Okay.
when you drink more during the day is beneficial, but at night, not so much.
Not
So
so
that your
much.
body can have time to go through a cycle of sleep
Okay.
without interruptions.
Okay. Wow, I learned that just now. So if someone tries all this and still can't sleep, what should they do? Is it getting to a therapist, counselor, and stuff that you mentioned?
Yeah, exactly. Sleep, like I said, is a natural process. Once you're having difficulty sleeping, it means there's a problem.
Okay.
And if that persists, you should seek help.
Mm.
Visit a doctor.
Mm-hmm.
Is going to talk to you, identify the problem is mental, if it's physical, in fact, if it's physical, whatever the case may be, they're going to
Mm-hmm.
identify the problem and get the solution.
Okay.
It is very important. Like I said, when you neglect sleeping properly, it's going to have a lot of consequences on your health,
Okay.
from memories to control of blood pressure
Mm-hmm.
to immune system to
Mm-hmm.
many other things about your life.
Okay.
Exactly.
Thank you very much for answering all my questions so well. So I want to know where Home Clinic Foundation comes in all of this. Maybe a word or
All
two
right.
about the Home Clinic Foundation?
All right. I'm a passionate medical doctor. I
Mm-hmm.
really love community health,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm also passionate about digital health, using digital health to address public health problems.
Okay.
Yes, and I believe solutions about our health problems should not come from outside. We've been
Mm-hmm.
trained, we've been empowered, so we can look into solving our own local problems with our own solutions.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what inspired me to begin the Home Clinic Foundation,
Okay.
which is out to bridge healthcare inequalities.
Mm-hmm.
Because statistics in Cameroon actually shows that more than 50% of Cameroonians don't have access to healthcare. And
Okay.
health is a fundamental human right. Everybody, irrespective of where they are,
Mm-hmm.
irrespective of
Status.
their sex,
Mm-hmm.
irrespective of their religion,
Mm-hmm.
whether they are disabled or not,
Mm-hmm.
we all need to have access to health.
Okay.
It's a fundamental human right. And for that reason, I founded Home Clinic with seven of us. We came together, we began Home Clinic, which was
Mm-hmm.
actually inspired by the passing away of my grandfather,
Mm,
Pa
okay.
John Genge Quinji.
That's so
So our
sweet.
interest is to bring up solutions to our public health problems.
Okay.
Is, of course, digitalization is something that we work
Mm-hmm.
hand in glove to try to, just like now we are doing TV talk, we're
Yeah.
using digital systems to
Mm-hmm.
still advocate for health so that people can have this information and take informed decision
Mm-hmm.
when it comes to their health. And of course, prevent certain things like when you have the right knowledge, it prevents you from doing certain or becoming or having certain practices that can expose you to certain health problems. So
Okay.
that is Home Clinic Foundation. We have a mobile clinic, which is the home clinic part of Home Clinic Foundation,
Okay.
which is out to provide health care to persons at their doorstep. We
Mm-hmm.
know sometimes we have overcharged health facilities which are limited,
Mm-hmm.
and there are certain minor elements that can be handled at home, not necessarily bringing it to the hospital. And of course, what about the disabled, the elderly persons?
That's
And there
true.
are certain diseases that cannot be managed in the hospital.
Come to think of it.
For example, chronic diseases like diabetes and hypertension, maybe
Mm-hmm.
chronic cases of cancer. You will not
Mm-hmm.
have those people stay in the hospital forever. So
Okay.
you need to manage them from home. So
Mm-hmm.
those are some of the things we envision, and we work with the mobile side of our foundation, which is Home Clinic,
Mm-hmm.
to make sure we provide healthcare at people's doorstep. But in a nutshell, Home Clinic Foundation is out to advocate for health and address our public health issues in Cameroon,
Mm-hmm.
leveraging on digital health, and mobile clinics,
Mm-hmm.
and also health advocacy through education, so on and so forth.
Okay, so hearing you speak, I could already tell that you are an advocate of the fact that social media has a big role to play in our lives.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Social media, like you say, has a big role because through it we are able to advocate and advance the dissemination of health
Mm-hmm.
information. The only problem there can be who gives the information.
Mm-hmm.
Is it valid? Is it verified? Because it could still spread wrong information about health,
That's
which
true.
is something that I don't know how we can handle that, especially well, there are certain sense like certain social medias have a way of verifying certain
Content.
content,
Mm-hmm.
but when it comes to the quality of the content,
Mm-hmm.
because it's not just about content going out, is it true?
Is it
Is it
true?
is it from research? Is it
Is it
fact?
viable?
Exactly, because spreading the wrong content when it comes to health can destroy a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I think that's something that maybe our government can look at. I mean, or even this social media or the founders of these social
Yeah.
medias can see into it on how to regulate certain information that goes out there.
Okay. So away from that, do you agree that social media has become more destructive than helpful for young people? Before you get that, ladies and gentlemen, that's how you have seen it with Dr. Brain Tarawo Quinji of that village that he mentioned. Yeah, so we want to bring him into this topic of discussion. And yes, I see your messages coming in. We are going to be taking them as we proceed on the show. So, Dr. Brain, can you now answer the question? Do you agree that social media has become more destructive than helpful for young people?
Well, I would say yes and no.
Mm-hmm.
The yes part of it is because if the young people understand how to use social media, it will be more
Mm-hmm.
useful and productive and help
Mm-hmm.
them grow rather
Mm-hmm.
than being destructive.
Yeah.
However, there is also a negative side of social media. So it all boils down to how you use social media.
How?
And of course, human beings were created with a choice, and sometimes the choices we make comes from the way we grow up and the kind of way we're nurtured.
Mm-hmm.
So to say social media is totally destructive is not right, and to
Mm-hmm.
say it is also not useful is not right. A lot
Mm-hmm.
of people have grown, a lot of people have had amazing opportunities
Mm-hmm.
locally, internationally, because of the use of social media, which was proper. But for
Yeah.
those who use it like scamming, to spread wrong content, and to
Mm-hmm.
do many other things, that is where it's destructive.
Yeah.
So it is all about the choice of how these young people engage social media.
Okay.
Personally, I use social media to talk about my works, to advocate for health, to
Mm-hmm.
teach, and so on and so forth.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I'm equally, I forgot to mention that
You
I
can
work with
mention.
True Life International Medical Outreach as a medical director, and we are out to change lives, to empower and transform communities. And
Mm-hmm.
this social media also helps us to bring about things that can transform the community on social media.
Okay.
So it has a positive side, it has a negative side, but it
Mm-hmm.
is the how we use. And I think we should help people use social media properly. It
Mm-hmm.
can come through like because our last speaker just talked a lot about some very amazing things, but
Mm-hmm.
the things she's sharing, if we can help young people become more objective using social media, it will be more useful. I
Okay.
see there are certain countries that limit certain things from going on social media,
You do?
and they limit certain social medias from even working within that
Yeah.
country by
Yeah.
blocking some of those things.
Mm-hmm.
So I think in partnership with government, I think we can be able to narrow down and help our young people use social media in a more productive way than a
Mm-hmm.
destructive way.
Okay, let
Yes.
me take you away from that and talk about family bonding because I want to evaluate our families now that we have the social media and back then our great grandfathers there was this bond, family meetings here and there, but now you want to have a family meeting, it's
Mhm.
online, you don't find that bonding even in the house. The
Mhm.
parents are there, children are on their phones, parents are on the TV, some are this way, and all of that. Do you think that the social media has affected family bondings?
Well, the use of the phone is a very serious problem these
Mm-hmm.
days. It's true, some people's phones are their business. It's like an office for them.
Yeah, yes.
But the destructive part of it is that we have become so used to the phone that even
Mm-hmm.
when it comes to bombing or having a good time networking
Yeah,
and relating to people, you
yeah.
still find out that the phone is a
The
distraction.
phone is there.
I think I am also in that trap. Most of us are. It
Mm-hmm.
is true we use the phone to do a lot of good things,
Yeah.
maybe generate income,
Mm-hmm.
and for some people, like I said, it's like an office.
Mm.
But it's also important for us to develop certain disciplines around it.
Okay.
But the unfortunate thing is that the more we use it, the more we develop the habit. We become more addicted and attached to the phone
Mm-hmm.
than the
Mm-hmm.
person sitting next to you.
Yeah.
So that is a serious problem. But I think if we begin to consciously bring this up and help our
Yeah.
families to know that when it is family bonding time, we keep phones aside.
Everything
When
aside.
you are out on a date, you put the phone aside.
Okay.
When you are, I mean, there are so many things that you can discipline yourself to
Mm-hmm.
give time to the person next to you when
Mm-hmm.
it's supposed to be time than hanging on the phone. But these are habits, like I said, they are habits. We need to bring in discipline to destroy these negative habits
Okay.
in order to improve on bonding, especially when it comes to family.
Okay.
Husband, wife, parents, and children. It
Yes.
is important to instill that discipline so
Mm-hmm.
that you can have good relationships.
Mm, thank you very much, Dr. Brain. We have come to an end of your very calm session. Are you always this calm?
Yes, I am calm.
That's
It's
pride. When someone just asks us, yes, I am calm.
I am
No.
saying so because you're not the first person to tell me. I've heard
Okay.
this for the past 10 years.
Mm.
and somebody looks at me like, you're so calm, you don't speak loud. And by the way, they
Hmm.
say my voice is too small.
Yeah,
Do you
why are you
agree with
so
them?
calm? Yeah, I agree.
All
Yeah, but
right.
I just said that to say thank you for coming on the show, Arise and Shine. And I want to tease your brain before
Okay.
you step out. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's get our brains teased alongside Dr. Brains. Now, the riddle we have for you today says, are you ready?
Yes, I am. But I'm kind of scared.
Don't be.
Okay.
It says, a teacher says that there are fewer than 30 students, but more than 20 in a classroom. The children can be divided into groups of 2, 3, 4, 6, and 8, with no leftovers. How many students are there? Should I take it again?
Yes, please.
A teacher says that there are fewer than 30 students, but more than 20 in a classroom. The children can be, okay, technical bench, help me. Okay, the children can be divided into groups of 2, 3, 4, 6, and 8 with no leftovers. How many students are there, Dr. Brain? I can read as long as you want. For as long as you want.
I'm looking for that number that you can divide by 3, 4. Hey,
Okay.
can you bring it up
Okay.
again?
A
Let me
teacher
see.
says that there are fewer than 30 students, but more than 20 in a classroom. The children can be divided into groups. You found the answer. Into groups of 2, 3, 4, 6, and 8 with no leftovers. How many students are there?
24.
Why?
24 divided by 2
Okay. To give you how many?
give you 12.
Okay.
24 divided by, oh.
Are you getting there?
Ah,
Take your time.
please bring it up again.
A
This
teacher
is,
says that there are fewer than 30 students, but more than 20 in a classroom. The children can be divided into groups of 2, 3, 4, 6, and 8 with no leftovers. How many students are there? The time is ticking and talking and ticking and talking and ticking. Ladies and gentlemen, the comment section is open. The number is on your screen. You can as well send in your response to this particular riddle. Dr. Brain,
okay.
should we say you failed?
Um, I will not say I failed.
What will
I
you say?
tried.
But you say 24.
24
Let's
divided,
let's
okay.
see let's see how 24 goes.
Okay.
Okay, it says the teacher says there are fewer than 30,
Mm-hmm.
right? But more than 20. So they are not up to 30, but they are more
Than
than
20.
20 in the
That means the
classroom.
number is between 20 and 30.
Yeah. Yes. So the children can be divided into groups of 2,
26,
3, 4,
24.
6, and 8 with no leftovers. So the fact that there are no leftovers should tell you that 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 6 and 8 are the number of students who are there, right?
2 plus 4 plus
Yes. The
6
groups
plus
that have been
8.
divided with no
Oh,
leftovers.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah. So 2 plus 3 is how many, doctor?
That's 5.
Plus 4
That's 9.
plus 6,
That's 15.
15 plus 8,
Wow.
20. How many?
Wow.
Wow. Say it now.
How did
So
I
you
miss
were
this?
close, right? You were very close to it. So that's the
How did
answer.
I miss
The
this?
comment section is open. Oh yeah, tell me the final answer.
How did I miss this?
Dr. Brain is okay. It's okay. Failing is actually part of life. You agree, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's been a wonderful time with you on the show Arise and Shine this morning. Guys, I hope that you have learned a lot from today's edition in the Health Center, if I should put it with Dr. Brain. Your last words as you take your leave, sir.
All right. Thank you so much, Abakwa Television. Thank you, Arise and Shine. Thank you, Miss Sibyl. It's
You're
always amazing
welcome.
watching you on TV. Program is
Okay.
amazing.
Thank you.
I really want to take this special moment to appreciate your efforts, giving us this opportunity to advocate for health. It really helps us achieve the mission of using this digital health or this digital technology in making sure good information, factual information
Yeah.
reaches the people. And I want to all remind you that proper sleep is very important because it
Mm-hmm.
affects your health. And we want you to be healthy and we want you to take informed decisions when it comes to your health practices.
Mm-hmm.
And sleep is one of them. We want you to have a good sleep hygiene. Remember, you have to have a routine, sleep at a regular time, wake up at a regular time, do certain things prior to sleep, and avoid certain substances that can affect your sleep. And if you have challenges with sleep, make sure you always seek the help of a healthcare professional. And in so doing, you're going to have a good sleep hygiene. And a good sleep hygiene will make you more productive. You have good memories
Mm-hmm.
and with all the other benefits that come with it. So thank you very much, viewers.
Okay, please do me a shout out. Say, keep watching Arise and Shine only on Abaqua Television. That's just it.
Okay, keep watching Arise and Shine only on Abakwa
Abaqua
Television.
Television. Yes. Have a nice day, Dr.
Thank you
Brain.
so
Thank you for
much.
coming.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that's how you saw it with Dr. Brain Tarawo Quinji, and it's been a wonderful time. You can attest to that. Moving forward, we are going to take on a musical interlude, and just so you know, it is until I say until next time, choose Abakwa Television that you are permitted to blink your eye. Immediately after the musical interlude, you will have fashion and style. We'll take you into the learning lab, and you will get to see your Odogu number one tell us everything that's trending on Kungosa stores. Don't go anywhere yet. Yeah? Catch you.
Arise. Search my heart deep inside, Jesus. Search my mind deep inside, please, Lord. Fix me. Fix me now. All my thoughts, all my secrets, search them all. Deep inside, Jesus, fix me. Please, Lord, fix me now. Whatever is true, whatever is right, whatever is pure, let me think of this. Whatever is lovely or praiseworthy, be my only desire. All my plans, my intentions, search them all. Deep inside, Jesus, fix me. Please, Lord, fix me now. Whatever is true, whatever is right, whatever is pure, let me think of these. Whatever is lovely or praiseworthy, be my only desire. whatever is pure. Let me think of this. Whatever is lovely or praiseworthy, be my only desire. Take my life and let it be consecrated unto you as a daily sacrifice. All of this for your glory. All of this for your glory. Whatever is true, whatever is right, whatever is pure, let me think of this. Whatever is lovely or praiseworthy, be my only desire. Whatever is true, whatever is right, whatever is pure, let me think of this. Whatever is lovely or praiseworthy, be my only desire.
Arise.
Welcome back, beautiful viewers. I'm hoping that that fashion and style tip helps you on your day-to-day life. Now, we are in the learning room as we have Mrs. Schneider Williams here to teach us. Good morning, Ma.
Morning, Sibyl.
Thank you. How are you doing today?
Okay, Sibyl, and you?
I'm fine. I'm fine.
How's your night?
And I was lonely.
Oh
I
my
am so
God, I
lonely.
thought you were about to say that I have reason to shine.
Okay, but I was just being honest though.
Oh, what do we do about that?
Maybe.
If we want to talk now, people will say we should let the singles breathe. So what should we really say?
It's okay, don't say anything. I see where you're going to. Yes, Mrs. Schneider Williams, as always, you are welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, get your notebooks and pens ready because you know when she comes, you're ready to learn. Mrs. Schneider Williams, tell us what you'll be teaching us today.
Okay. Hello, viewers of Abaka Television. We are here again today on another slot of the Learning Lab. And, we've been doing a lot of fives lately.
Yeah.
And we're going to do another 5 today.
Okay, we're ready
So
for the
I know
fives.
that a lot of us have been asking ourselves this question already. I keep saying find yourself. I keep saying define yourself. I keep saying start from you.
Yeah.
But I know somehow, somewhere, some of us are still at that point where we are like, how do I even start?
True.
How do I even start?
True.
So today I'm going to give 5 tips on how to pen down a vision or how to pen down a career goal.
Okay.
You know, vision and career goal are just 2 words that should mean the same thing. Because if you choose a career goal that is in line with vision, you discover that the 2 of them actually meet along the line. Your career is not supposed to be separated from your vision. It's supposed to be aligned. The 2 of them are supposed to be going side in side. So today we are going to look at 5 things that you should consider or you should do while trying to pen down or while trying to envisage your career. And the first thing is that you have to be calm.
Calm.
Yes.
Wow.
Truth be told, the best inspirations come in your most relaxed and calm periods. If you're sensitive enough in those times, that's when you get to receive a lot of like strange ideas come in the strangest places. You know, you're
Yes.
just relaxing, probably discussing with a friend, and boom, before you know, one or two ideas are springing up into your head. Most of the time, those are the kind of things that a lot of us neglect. But there are small things that could give spark to what you are. Another one is meditation. The art
Meditation.
of meditation, yes. You know,
Okay.
meditation is one of the things that keeps you very relaxed. It gets you very comfortable. Meditation, actually, in its sense, the first step of meditation is actually emptying your mind.
Okay.
So you get to empty your mind in a way that it's like a blank page in front of you. You're relaxed, you feel free. At those moments, those are times when a lot of fresh ideas can come.
All right.
Yeah. And then I think that with some of these kind of things and other things, I think the other day we were talking about productive hours.
Yes, we did.
Most of the times your productive hours also are times when you are very relaxed, because at the productive times you're free from stress. Those times are always very stress free. Like I was saying, for me is the early morning hours when I
Okay.
wake up from like midnight to 4 a.m. I work with full energy. And I think that is at those times that I receive a lot of fresh ideas. I receive a lot of initiatives, which normally by the time it's 6 a.m. and more, my that energy
Yeah.
starts dropping. So you
Okay.
need to identify that productive hour. That's another time at which you feel relaxed to think a lot. So during some of these kind of periods, those are the times when you're freed your mind, you can start asking yourself questions about vision or
Okay.
about your career perspectives. And they begin to come. Trust me, try it there. You'll get to me. You guys now always give you things that work. They
You do.
work.
And they work. Trust me. They do.
Right?
Yeah, they work.
Yes. So look for those times and get them to reflect, use them to think. And then the second thing is that you have to think big.
Think big.
Think large. Remember that your career goal is not about what you are or what you seem to be now, but it's about what you project in the future. And we're not just talking about the near future, we're talking about
Yeah.
the future. You know, I have a problem with this statement. They say, cut your coat according to your
To your
size.
size.
Some people even try to tame it otherwise to say according to your material.
Your material.
Well, it could work in some context, but in the context of vision or career goal, you're supposed to cut it to be actually extra large.
Why is that?
Yeah, because if you cut it to just be your size, by the time you start expanding or growing, there'll be no space for it
Yeah.
again, right?
Okay. That's
Yeah.
wild and
So-
smart.
So
Yeah.
you have to think big.
Mm-hmm.
Think as big as your brain can think.
Okay.
You know, one of our greatest limitations when it comes to vision and purpose is our mind.
Okay.
When you have a minion mind and you start thinking very little, you end little.
Hmm.
But every great person started thinking big.
That's true.
So you don't need to look at yourself in the picture of now, but you're looking at yourself in the picture of where you're projecting yourself in the next 10 years, in the next 20 years, in the next 5 years. So you have to think wild. Now, when you think wild, it's going to give you your vision.
Okay.
Because vision is actually what you see yourself established as. So their vision
Yeah.
is birthed when you start thinking wide. But now we're going down to number 3 already. You need to bring it down into objectives.
Objectives.
Yes. Because now you've had a vision, which is a very big picture. But now you need to scale it down into smaller versions. So you
Okay.
can decide to split it into objectives that take probably 3 years, 5 years, 4 years. You bring it down, but yet you are penning it down to that future. But you're breaking it down into objectives.
Yeah.
I remember we spoke about SMART last week. We are
Yeah,
going back
smart
to it.
goals.
Your objectives have to be SMART. Specific,
Measurable, attainable, relevant.
and time bound.
Yeah.
So the part of relevance is very important here, and that's why we don't we bring it down to objectives, because at the level of vision, you're seeing based on the now. But as time goes, a lot evolves. So
That's true.
relevancy could work now, but by the time you have 3 years elapsed, a lot will change, and so you will have to remodel those objectives to meet the changes that have occurred, so that they remain relevant.
Okay.
So that's why you're creating time-bound objectives of things which are going to be relevant in that context and in that time. So you have to cut them down. You have to trim down that big vision into objectives. And I feel like one day we're going to come here with a board and a pen.
Okay. You already find yourself in the classroom.
Yes, I feel like very soon we are going to get there, because now I'm talking theory, but somebody probably needs to see a practical example of how you can actually come out with this life goal or this vision or this career, which is of course going to orientate the greater part of your life, if not all your life.
Yeah.
So we are at the level of objectives, which is number 3. So we said, first of all, you have to be relaxed.
Yeah.
Secondly, you have to find the vision, that's the big picture. Thirdly, you break it down into objectives. And the fourth thing is that you have to break it down again into activities.
Okay.
So let's say, for example, okay, my objective for this year is to, what can I say? I'm thinking of the right words to use.
Okay.
What's your own example? All right, let's say my objective for this year is to get a master's degree in arts, for example. Let me just use that as an example.
Okay.
So that's an objective. Now, in order to attain that objective, what am I supposed to do? What are the activities I have to do? First of all, I have to look for a university.
Okay.
Probably I have to register in that university.
Of course.
I have to get my school material ready.
Yeah.
I have to pay my fee.
Obviously.
I have to do this, do that. Those are your activities now. It's very important to put down all those activities. As many as they can be, put them down. Now you have actually had a to-do list for that particular objective. Now when you've had that list, the next thing to do is scale it according to urgency.
Okay.
So I've gotten a list. At that time, maybe I'm just thinking randomly. I'm saying I have to do this, I have to do that. The next thing now, I need to look at it now. What comes first? Okay, this is what I have to do first. This is what I have to do next. This is what I have to do next. So you have a step-by-step plan already to achieve that objective.
Okay.
Trust me, these are things that a lot of us neglect. And I always say that life is intentional. Life doesn't happen by try and error.
Or chance.
Most of us live by chance. We take one day at a time. That statement is a killer of destiny. It's not taking one step at a time or one day at a time, but it's intentionally taking steps.
Okay.
Which means that, like I was saying the other time, by the time you're getting up in the morning, you should have a plan for that day.
Yeah.
At the end of that day, you should be able to evaluate your day and plan the next day. It's intentional.
Yeah.
You will not just get up in the night and pray, Father, let today be good, and the next day, boom, you're up and about with no plan.
Yeah, faith.
Trust me, even our God is a God of order.
Okay.
Okay, He's a God of order. And everything that is done, should be done orderly. So life doesn't happen by chance. It doesn't happen by hazard. You must be intentional about planning everything about your life. And that's why the other day, I think it was last episode, we're saying that you can plan even your marriage. You can. If your objective is your objective, you value it, it's okay. But you should have a period where you anticipate that it should happen. And you start making plans towards it. First of all, I'm putting my life in check. Am I ready for marriage? What do I need to do to get ready for marriage? Okay. So when I'm putting it as an objective, I'm getting married in 5 years' time. What do I have to do to get married? Other activities, I need to start putting my life in check. Okay. Am I ready to take care of a child? Am I ready to submit to a man? Yeah. What's the kind of man that I would like to have? Those things happen. They don't happen by hazard. You have to be intentional about your life. You have to own it. Okay, own it. Own your life. Be intentional about everything you are doing. So back to career.
Because you just said like you just wanted to talk to me directly, but indirectly. So come back to it.
Singles breathing.
I'm breathing. It's okay.
Okay. Yeah. So we're talking about planning. We're talking about activities, and that was number 4. Yeah. And I'm saying, and we're establishing that you should have a step-by-step to attaining that objective. And the number 5 is follow the steps.
Follow it.
If you write them down and you don't try to put your life in check to follow them, everything that you have done till that level is a waste.
Yeah, more like plans without action.
Exactly. So Am I saying that it's going to go all sweet, it's going to go all planned, it's going to go all perfect? No, that's not what I'm saying. There is always room for adjustments along the way. But at least, I said the other time, I prefer somebody who has a plan
Yeah.
and something happens and that person doesn't stick to the plan to somebody who doesn't have a plan at all.
That's true.
You cannot be everywhere doing anything at any time. You cannot be at the beck and call of everybody. When family member look here, look there,
No one.
no one, they call your phone. Bam, you're
Okay,
gone.
you always have these lines in songs. I noticed, but it's good.
Okay, so you should not be at the beck and call of everybody at every time. We understand emergencies,
Yeah.
but you have something to plan. You have a life to plan. You should not think that, I always say it, you should not help everybody just because you think you can. And many of us fall in that trap sometimes, that you keep money for a particular purpose and then some call just pops up. Pip, I need this, you've sent. I've been a victim of that a lot. And with time I came to realize that first of all, you cannot help everybody.
Okay.
Secondly, if you stick to your goals, you stick to your objectives, you get better, and along the way you're able to help more people than what you're doing now.
Yeah.
Imagine you sacrificing some money which was supposed to help you climb up the ladder of success to give one person. You've probably deprived about 10 people from benefiting from you if you went up that ladder of success, for
Okay.
example.
Yeah.
So when you set those goals, when you put those activities in place, do your best to stick to them.
Yeah.
Do your best to meet timelines. And the best way to do that is always to take inventory of your life.
Okay.
For this month, this is what I have planned. For this week, this is what I have planned. For today, this is what I have planned. At the end of today, I look, what have I achieved?
Yeah.
What have I not yet achieved? What am I carrying over to the next day? At the end of the next day, I'm doing the same thing. At the end of the week, I'm sitting down to review my entire week.
Yeah.
What did I succeed in this week? Where was I limited? How can I do to adjust this limitation so that by the end of the month, I can attain the task for the month? At the end of the month, you're doing a retrospect again for the whole month.
Yeah.
You have to just be intentional about everything you do. I cannot overemphasize
Yeah.
on the word intentional. You
Yeah.
have to be, trust me. So if you are able to put these 5 things in place, first of all, make sure you're relaxed and you have a relaxed time to think and to plan and to put everything out. Secondly, don't limit yourself. Think
Okay.
big, think wide. Thirdly, define your objectives. Fourthly, put your activities plan in check. Make sure that they are in order of urgency or preference. And the fifth thing is ensure to follow that plan.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you a bonus, and the bonus is always revise
Okay.
the project.
Obviously.
Okay. So as life goes on, you may have to go back to what you've planned and change one thing or the other. It's very okay. But don't change them because you are lazy. Change them because you're trying to meet up. Because many people, because we get scared that maybe what we have penned down is unachievable, we start trying to reduce them inside. No, that's not the idea. The idea is, if I've put this thing up and maybe I've not achieved it for one reason or the other, and I'm trying to look into it, I should be looking for a better way to do it, not dropping it.
Okay.
Okay, except that it doesn't obey the SMART rule. If it's lacking somewhere there, you can start thinking about maybe revising it. But otherwise, you should just be thinking about revisiting it and looking for a better approach to it. So I hope that after all we have been going through these days, you're not going to tell us again that you are this, you are that, you are that. There is no way. The life strong.
Yeah.
For outside. There's
Yeah.
always something for you to do. Okay, even if it doesn't pay you, keep doing something. Don't sit around because there is no work. There is something in you that you need to build. If people cannot pay you yet, it's because you have not proven to them that you are worth being paid for.
Okay.
So keep putting the efforts, keep doing the work, and trust me, somebody somewhere will recognize you and will pay you for it. And even if somebody doesn't recognize you, probably where you are, the person could recommend you. It's
Yeah.
always, life has it, you get the way they do.
You must not reap where you sow.
Exactly. You get the way they do. So we are hoping. I like when it's Sibel and I who are hoping you get. Sibel and I are
Because
hoping.
we do it together, right?
Yeah. So Sibel and
Yeah,
I
we're
are hoping
hoping.
that this helps you today. It's always
Helps.
time for you to start. If you don't put this one I'm saying now into place, even that mentor you're looking for could be wrong, and every other thing probably that we've been discussing so far.
Yeah.
So put your vision, set your objectives, put down a list of activities, and ensure to start following them while revisiting them one after the other. Above all, make sure you are relaxed in the things that you are doing. I hope this helps us as we have come to the end of this session on the learning.
Yes, thank you for doing it and giving the take home message. So, good student is free today, right? To think that I didn't drink water early this morning. So,
Oh,
am I being attacked for that?
no,
Did you drink water?
I see. I'm very energetic these days. I have not noticed.
Yeah, I noticed. I noticed. So, Molly Candy did a good job, right?
Yeah, I think she did.
She did. So, Molly Candy, you have your flowers. Mrs. Shalala Williams, it's been a very educative one here, and we want to say thank you.
You're welcome, and thank you too for watching.
Yes, so let me bring you into our topic of discussion. Earlier, I said, do you agree that social media has become more destructive than helpful for young people? A lot of people are sending in messages already. Thank you. So let's have your take on it, Mrs. Shinada Williams. What do you think?
Ooh, it's a little bit rhetorical.
Yeah.
Because to me, I think it's kind of balanced. It
Okay.
does both, but on the negative end, it's kind of an aspect of choice.
Aspect of choice.
Yes, because the
Okay.
social media is there. The phone, the laptop, whatever you're using, it's your property. And then most of these social media, what do people call them? Are they pages?
Yeah,
Yes,
social
most of
media
them platforms,
platforms.
that's the
Okay.
word. They have options where they give you to choose the kind of content you want to be receiving and all the like. So you have actually the right hand to
Choose.
determine what you should receive or what you should not receive.
Okay.
Secondly, if I'm browsing through my phone and I see something I don't want to see, I dismiss it from my mind immediately and I get through it.
Okay.
So it has its negative effects, of course, but I think that the young people too are enjoying it.
They are.
Yes, I think that to a certain level, we are actually enjoying what the social media is doing. So at the end, it's a matter of personality
Okay.
and what they choose. But honestly speaking, to me, sometimes I feel like life was easier without the social media.
Okay.
In,
Why do you say that?
in one way, um, now there is no new thing that is happening in society now that was not happening before. I believe that very strongly.
That's
But the
true.
thing is that they have been amplified by the social media, and people think that they are new. To me, there's really been no new thing. Promiscuity has always existed. Even I don't want to attack anybody. Even the LGBTQ,
Yeah.
it has been existing long before we ever knew it. But what is amplifying all those things is the media.
Okay.
It is the media.
Okay.
So at the level of moderation, so I think that the social media confederation or whatever they call it too should place particular emphasis on the kind of things that go up on social media to help people. I've seen, for
I was gonna
example,
ask that.
many of these apps now have blocked porn, which is a good thing. You hardly see porn on social media again, except their black sites. If you go to YouTube, they screen what you put up. Facebook screens what you put up. Instagram screens what you put up. Nearly all of them are getting to that point, which is a good thing. And I believe that if they continue enforcing some of those things, it could actually help to reduce those risks and all those ills that are happening. But at the same time, to young people or we, the users of the social media, we need to be conscious of what we want and what we don't want.
Okay.
If you enjoy it, you're going to have it.
Enjoy it. You're gonna have it. Nice. Okay, let me have this message that came in. It says, "Hello to you all. I am called Chantal and I'm a high school teacher. I believe social media has become more destructive than helpful for our youth. While it can provide access to information and educational resources, I often see students distracted and struggling with issues like cyberbullying, and there is the unrealistic comparisons. The pressure to present a perfect life can lead to anxiety and low self-esteem. We need to educate students on responsible use of it. You agree with that, right?
Yes, I do, and I relate to it so much.
Mm-hmm.
I was at Terminal 1 with my team on Wednesday last week or so, and
Mm-hmm.
then we had a session with parents,
Yeah.
and because we are trying to find out what parents think are the causes of the problems that youths are facing in the society, so
Mm-hmm.
that we can come up with projects that can actually fit the need of the communities.
Yeah.
So we're there with the parents, and the parents were very bitter about social media. And then one of the things one parent said is, even if they don't want to give the children access to social media, schools are encouraging it. I remember
Mm-hmm.
a parent saying that the child is in Form 5 and they
Yeah.
are sending them notes
Yeah.
through the
On
phone.
WhatsApp.
Yes, they are giving them assignments and research via the phone. So when you start doing that, the parent is forced to get the child a phone.
Mm-hmm.
And you cannot monitor the child 24 hours. They were not
Cannot.
happy about it. And I don't know, probably this is an advocacy to say that even to me, it's
Mm-hmm.
not really the right thing to do.
Okay.
It's not the right thing to do. I was explaining the other day that my daughter, for example, has a tablet, but there's parental control on it. There are limits to where she can go. I
Mm-hmm.
cannot get her a phone.
Okay.
Why? Because those are certain barriers I'm putting while training her in the background so that by the time she has access to those things, she probably is able to manage them better.
Okay.
But for students in Form 4, Form 5 to be sent notes through phone, I think that some teachers are really lazy.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I understand also that due to the socio-economic situation that we are
Yeah.
facing now, sometimes they do that to catch up with time which has been wasted.
Yeah.
But also, I don't think that it's a good idea. I probably there is another way they could look into it,
Mm-hmm.
but it's not the best for me.
All right.
So in a certain way, I agree with her. I agree with what she said.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Now, this particular point made you switch moods.
Really,
Yes,
I
you
really
were
did
so
notice.
deep into it. Now I brought that up so you could relax and now let me use your brain rightly.
Let's go.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that's how you've had it in the Learning Lab with Mrs. Shanada Williams, and you now know her take on our topic of discussion. Thank you very much, Chantal, for your contribution. Well noted. Now let's tease our brains on the show Rise and Shine. So the first riddles we have for Mrs. Shanada Williams says, Mrs. Shanada Williams, are you ready? Which two numbers come out the same whether you multiply or add them together? I'll take it again. Which two numbers come out the same whether you multiply or add them together? The second one says, what's the biggest number you can make with the numbers 3, 5, and 7? Last time you said you were really good at maths.
I am.
Yeah, so I brought this to know if you are really, really good.
You're teasing me.
I am.
Well,
Yeah.
the first one is 0.
It's a 0. Okay.
Whether you multiply or you add, it still gives 0. 0 times 0 is 0. 0 plus 0 is 0.
Okay. That's maths. The next,
That's the second one.
the second one says, what's the biggest number you can make with the numbers 3, 5, and 7?
7.
Okay. That's the biggest. Okay. What about 375?
I even thought of 753.
Good. We're all correct, right?
Yeah.
You're really good, Sha. I wish you failed so I can disprove you.
I've told you. Bring the figures. I'm going to do the math.
Yeah, it's
When
fine.
it comes to all those your water and stone and shovel
Okay.
things, I could have my
Maybe
problems.
that's what I'll bring next time.
I'll challenge you, trust me.
Right?
I'm ready for you today.
Yes, Mrs. Shinada Williams, it's been an amazing time with you on the show this morning. Thank you
Always a
very
pleasure.
much. Thank
Always a
you.
pleasure.
Thank you. I want to release you to go on with your daily activities.
Oh, is there food for me today?
Is there food for you today? I think so.
It better be.
Being a motherly figure that I am, I always give food.
the better the
Yes, Mrs. Shinada Williams, you have some people you want to say bye to.
This thing every day. All right. Today I'm actually going to say hi to my husband so that I can traumatize.
I'm not moved. I have God on my side.
And it's my
It's
beautiful
okay.
family back at home. I say I love you all. To the amazing viewers of Abakwa Television, keep watching us. Thank you for your support. We see what you're doing for us.
Yeah.
Keep watching us, and we promise that we are going to come back with a lot more. There's a lot more in stock for you on Abakwa Television. Thank you for being our supporters, number ones. I don't know if that's English, but if I'm talking of supporters, maybe I need to add this today one also. And we are grateful. Honestly, we are grateful. Thank you for watching us. Keep watching Arise and Shine. Keep watching Stars Go. Keep watching our prime time news. Keep watching PG News. And keep watching our amazing movies. You know, we can entertain you all day.
Yes. Can you go now?
Yes. Bye-bye.
Have a nice day, Ms. Shinada Williams. Right. Beautiful viewers of the show Arise and Shine. This is the end of the Learning Lab. And thanks to Mrs. Shinada Williams. Now, we'll take a quick break. And when we come back, you will receive your Odogu number 1, Prince MC Protocol, as he tells us everything that is trending. Stay tuned.
Arise. Sickness no be your portion with Dr. Isidore.
Country people them, me I bring una good news. Dr. Isidore's modern holistic herbal clinic, we na a modern traditional clinic where they use na natural medicine for treat sick them for money body. Don't open for Bamenda for Cow Street in Queen, opposite Christ the King College. Now we sick them where this clinic they treat them. If you be man or woman where they suffer from any sexually transmissible infection like gonorrhea, syphilis and chlamydia, then worry no more. Dr. Isidore's modern holistic herbal clinic for Cow Street in Queen, Bamenda, na the solution. Another sick them where this clinic they treat them quarter my country people na gastritis and gastric ulcers, sexual weakness, malaria and typhoid fever, romanticism and arthritis, pile or hemorrhoid, whether na internal or na external. If you just want for clean your reproductive and digestive system for stay healthy, strong and resist infection, go for Dr. Isidore's modern holistic herbal clinic, Cow Street Queen, Bamenda. How you feel not say this suffer from this sick them? My country people, sabi say something not fine like it fine when your skin is sound fine. If you suffer from pile or hemorrhoid, whether na internal or na external, you go get constant stomach grumbling and constipation, heart stool where you come out sometime with their anus and you be accompanied with fresh blood and something where resemble kata, itchy anus, loss of appetite, pains at the anus, waist and back pain, general body weakness, stomach ache. If pile not be treated on time, if it cause sexual weakness for man picking them and menstrual disorders for woman them, for good treatment of pile, whether na internal or na external, Dr. Isidore's modern holistic herbal clinic for Cow Street, Bamenda, na the solution. You fit call it for 671-455015 or you call 6622-6613-4. For gastritis and gastric ulcers, you will get loss of appetite, headache, pains on the chest where the commodity go reach for your back, vomiting during or after meal, side pains, noise in the ears, heartburns and palpitation, breathing congestion, general body weakness, constant stomach grumbling and constipation. And for sexually transmissible infection like gonorrhea, syphilis and chlamydia, their general manifestation now whitish urethra and vaginal discharges, painful urination, itches and rashes at the private part, bite and movement sensation at the private part, testicular pains, itchy eyes, skin rashes, fever, weight loss and many others. Sabi say if sexually transmissible infection no be treated on time, for man picking them, it go cause low sperm count, weak erection, loss of sexual anxiety, sexual weakness, and for woman them, untreated sexually transmissible infection fit cause miscarriages, blockage of the fallopian tube, dark clotted and slippery menses, irregular menstruation, painful sexual intercourse, and infertility. If you suffer from muscle cramps, persistent fever, general joints and body pains, sexual weakness, malaria and typhoid fever, romanticism and arthritis, just go for Dr. Isidore's modern holistic herbal clinic and get the solution to your health problem. Call them now for 671-455-015 or you call 6622-6613-4 or visit the clinic step for Bamenda for Cow Street Queen, opposite Christ the King's College. Dr. Isidore Imutu na say good health na our priority.
Set me free.
Sickness no be your potion with Dr. Isidore.
Arise.
I told you we didn't go any further. We are back, and your Odogu number one, Prince MC Protocol, is here to once again tell us everything that's trending online and on site, and maybe those things that are happening around you, just so you know. Good morning, Prince.
Good morning, Sibel. How are you?
I'm doing well, and you?
I'm great. I'm great. It's another beautiful one at the Ababa Studios on the program
Yeah.
Arise and Shine.
Yeah. Did you take drinking water today? Did you drink water?
What water did to me yesterday night? I woke up like 2 times in the night to use myself, and it wasn't funny.
It wasn't funny.
So, but I just heard the doctor discourage drinking water in the night because
Yeah.
of things like that. That is going to disrupt your sleep cycle. So I guess I have to make drinking water in the morning.
Yeah.
Habit.
Yeah, aside that, when it comes to sleep hygiene, do you practice it? You know, before hearing the doctor speak.
Well, I have a routine. It's only on rare days that you see me sleep after 10 p.m.
Okay.
Yes, I have a routine, and even my system is an alarm clock. No matter what time I sleep, even if I sleep at 4 a.m. by 6 o'clock, I must,
You must wake
I
up.
can wake up and then go back to sleep. But my system is like it's been programmed to wake up at 6. Yes.
Yeah, that's good for you. So, Prince, everything that's trending, we want to know today.
Okay,
Do it.
let's start this session with you know this name, is it Kelly Pobambalai?
Okay, the Kelly that we all know of.
Yes, Kelly
She.
Pobambili. Yes, this is a young lady that came into the spotlight some years ago when she claimed that she's going to Bambili to date only scammers. Yes, say they dating small boys, they dating only people that will show you love. Where people, say scammers, there is this mindset that scammers really give money to their girlfriends. I say mindset, why? Because
They
I don't know,
don't.
you are a girl. Have you ever
Wait, do you want me to answer if I've ever dated a scammer?
Yes, and he has always been giving you money.
No. No, don't put me on that spot, but no.
Okay, this is to say that Kelly for Bambili, we all know that she's not really okay. And yes, there's been some fundraising online initiated by Ndicho, the publicist, to raise money for Kelly's welfare. Yes, and so far they've been able to raise 203,000 francs online to take Kelly to the hospital and make sure that she's well taken care of.
Yep.
Yes, I remember some years ago I was persecuted that I'm using Kelly for fame.
You?
Yes, just meeting her on the way and doing videos and posting online, and those videos go viral. And so we stepped back, but recently Kelly has been online again with people like Kemale using her. Yes, and Kemale came the other day online and apologized that he's not using Kelly for fame and all that. But at the end of the day, he's one of the forerunners of this fundraising that is going on right now to make sure that Kelly receives proper medical care for her conditions. So far, Kelly, the contribution has gotten up to 203,000 francs. If you want to be part of this movement to make sure that Kelly receives treatment in the hospital, you can always visit Ndicho, the publicist, on Facebook. There's a Momo number there where you can do your contributions. Or you can contribute directly to Kelly's family. Yes, I think their family is around Mobile. Around Mobile Nkwen. Okay, let's leave from there and talk about the biggest reality TV show in Cameroon, Biggie Studios. Yes, the auditions is finally over.
Wow, and, finally.
Yes, the competition is really, really steep. Yes, you see big names in the industry like Yeri Benz. We saw Cameroon Pepe. We have seen a lot of names going, and we've just seen our own Bamenda rapper Tila contesting for Biggie Studios. Tila came online some time ago. We even said it here at Kogosa, where she was crying that her baby's father, Zion, her child's name is Zion, that Zion's father is trying to kill them. Gave a lot of emotional things online, and even said that if something happens to her, they should hold her son's father responsible. And now she has used that spotlight. Just I think some few days ago, she announced that she's stopping rap. that she's no longer in the rap scene. She wants to stop music completely. And you know, he brought her traffic.
Okay.
And now we are seeing her going in for Biggie Studios. You know, when it concerns entertainment, anything will bring you traffic now. Day.
Do it.
Yes. Because that's a very good strategy. Why? She dropped 2 bombs online that made people talk about her. And now her audition for Biggie Studios and people are talking about her still. Yes. And so I think that even though she's just it is still at the audition phase, I think that she may yet succeed to go into the mansion.
Okay.
Yes, so we have Tila going into the mansion. She's going to be one of the oldest contestants in the mansion.
Wow.
Yes. Personally, I asked myself, say about Tila. You said, if it's still for the young now. No, but officially, Tila is one of those contestants who have auditions for this year's biggest studio, and we are waiting for the final list to be published. We understand that 60 plus contestants were published and 20 plus will be admitted into the mansion. Okay, so we wish all those who contested, all those who auditioned, we wish them
we wish them the best.
Them luck. Yes, we wish them the best. Okay, let's talk about Danny Green, Town Crier. Yes. It's not been long since Town Crier won a prestigious award in Nigeria.
Yeah.
Yes, we've seen him now.
Yes.
We've seen him now trending again with Aki. Yes.
Yeah.
I call him Aki because that is the name everybody knows. Aki Town Crier. Aki has invited Town Crier to his house where they are told there's a possible collaboration.
Okay.
Yes, in the pipeline on a movie. Yes, so Town Crier and Aki will surely be collaborating to do a blockbuster movie anytime from now. Okay. That is going to be a collaboration between not only Town Crier and Aki, but between Nigeria and Cameroon. Yes. And it's a very big plus for both entertainment industries. Still about entertainment industries, let's talk about Lil Bianca. Yes. Remember Lil Bianca, after doing the song many people consider the one-hit sound.
Lil
Bianca has decided to shock Ghanaians, yes, by using Ghana Must Go to produce this design. Do you know why this name is called? This bag is called Ghana Must Go.
Tell us why.
I think maybe because it was made in Ghana.
Oh.
I don't know. But this bag is associated with Ghanaians, and Bianca
there must be some sort of history to it.
Yes, I think I knew this history that just escaped my memory. Yeah, yes. So Lil Bianca has decided to make a whole gown, a whole designer's gown from the bag Ghana Must Go. And we understand that Lil Bianca is also trending now on TikTok with more than 50,000 people have already used her new sound, No Waters, to do videos on TikTok. Yes, which means that Lil Bianca is back again. Wow. And remember, she's no longer with Sony Music. Yes, she has her contract with Sony Music has terminated.
She's now independent.
She's now an independent artist.
Okay.
Yes, being an independent artist is very difficult when you're still an upcomer. But when you're an artist that already has a platform, I think that is very good to be an independent artist. Okay. Yes, because most of these labels, yes. Let's look at Akumba Music of Achu Nomad. Do you know how many percents these artists get? Let's not say it here, but it's not up to 50%. Not even up to 40%.
You already said it.
And then it's not up to, I've not said the exact amount. Yeah, so being under a label, you can make 100 million, and at the end of the day, your money is just 40 million. You may look at it, hey, 40 million is much, yes, but let me not talk about 100 million. Let's talk about 100,000 fans.
Okay.
Yes, if you make 100,000 fans, okay, let's assume that your music has say 1 million plays on YouTube. I think that is about $600. Say 350,000 fans or so. 350,000 fans. Let's say 30% of 350,000 fans. At the end of the day, how much are you making? You see that at the end of the day, you're a celebrity, but there's nothing in your pocket. But once you have a platform already like Lil Bianca, being an independent artist is great. Why? Because 100% is your money. Yes, but there's also a disadvantage. Why? Because say you're going for a show in Nigeria, right?
Yeah.
Take someone like Davido. That guy goes for a show with at least 40 to 50 man crew.
Wow.
When you're under a label, the label takes care of transportation, accommodation, and everything. If you're an independent artist, okay, you want to go for a show in Nigeria, right? Let's say you have 1 million places, 350,000. Right? So you're going for a show in Nigeria, even if you are moving with just a 10-man crew, how much are you able to pay your transport, your feeding, accommodation? Instead of that 350,000 at the end of the day, all you don't go. Yeah. Maybe being independent, you may end up not even getting up to the 30% you would have gotten if you were under that level. So it has its disadvantages, it has its advantages. It all depends on how well you understand the biz in the word show biz, yes, the business of music. Okay, let's talk about this. We remember that recently, very dark man went digging into the death of Mohbad. Yes,
Okay.
and some things have been really brought to limelight. A lot of people have been asking questions about Mohbad's junior brother and Mohbad's wife who were with him in his last moments, and Mohbad's father, why he heavily buried Mohbad. Remember that rumors came online that Mohbad was buried alive. Yes, that he was buried when
Yeah.
he was not really officially dead.
Mm-hmm.
So, but a court in Lagos, Nigeria has ruled Mohbad's death as a negligence. Yes, has ruled
Okay.
Mohbad's death as negligence by hospital staff, and the nurse in question has been prosecuted by
Wow.
the law for
That's
being,
sad.
yes, for being negligent when it came to Mohbad's health.
Mm-hmm.
And remember, like I said, a lot of people. Naira Marley too has been found not guilty of Mohbad's death, but he has also been found guilty of bullying. Yeah, so
Yeah.
Naira Marley was really bullying Mohbad.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, but to say that he killed Mohbad, he has been found not guilty. So that is the
Okay.
latest on Mohbad's death, and I'm sure that the case has finally been closed, and those who are prosecuted are actually facing court sessions and possibly jail time. Yes, let's talk about Osita Iheme. Who is Osita Iheme?
Popo.
Popo.
You brought
Yeah.
Aki and Popo on the show today, right?
Yes, we already talked about Aki. Let's talk about Popo. Yes, Popo is a young 43 years old man who
Young
has.
43. Yes, he is young actually.
Popo says he's not in a hurry to get married. As a matter of fact, he says he's not even going to get married.
Oh, he's not married?
Yes, Aki is married. Yes, but Popo is not
Yeah,
married.
okay.
Popo says he's here. His brother has children, and though he considers those children as his, that he's not going to succumb to pressure to get married. He just wants to enjoy his life and help those around him. Yes,
Shey.
he's 43 years old and he's not married. Yes, that begin to ask the question. There's a saying that the Bible says that God will move your hip and get one girl. Then who got desire say no marry? Say that person say your hip no eat that.
It's what the Bible says for me. You can give one girl.
Yeah. So what would that girl now
Lord.
do? SB, imagine that maybe you were destined to be Popo's wife, and Popo he had decided not to get married.
Okay.
So at the end of the day, maybe you will be forced not to get married, and at the end of the day, you go and get married to the wrong man.
The wrong
They start
person.
beating you. Like we have seen cases in Bamenda here where a husband will beat his wife until the wife even dies. Yes, that is a case that is even ongoing in Bamenda here.
Yeah.
So people are in wrong marriages for wrong reasons, and people are really suffering and enduring. Most people are enduring their marriage, not enjoying their marriage. Yeah, so Popo, well, it's your decision not to get married, but hello.
Hello.
You're a young, cute, rich dude. A lot of girls are out there looking for husband. Bless one girl with
Maybe he has side chicks.
Definitely. The fact that I don't want to get married doesn't mean
Because I want to ask Kasene to do it for body or how.
Yeah, because most of these people think that being a celebrity, girls are really around you, and the thing that getting married is limiting yourself. Yes, you know, so when you get married, you no longer have to, or even if you have to do things like that, you have to start hiding.
Yeah.
It makes you very uncomfortable. Yes, that is why Popo said he's not going to get him married.
That's a wrong
People like
mindset.
Two-Face said a man, one woman can never even satisfy a man.
He corrected himself.
It's because of pressure. What he said is what he believes. The fact that he corrected himself is because
he was dragged. Hey, he was dragged. People even said it's his wife, new wife, Natasha, that convinced him or pressured him, mounted pressure on him to go and make that statement.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that is what most of these celebrities are really going through. But well, at the end of the day, it is a personal decision, and Popo has taken that personal decision to remain single for life. Okay, remember we always say something here and come back with follow-up. We spoke about Nas Boy in Nigeria who went to 36 states in Nigeria to beg Davido for a collab on his new soundtrack.
I love that guy.
That guy, he's intentional.
Yes.
Yes. Even when he wants to do promo for his music.
Very, very intentional.
Yes.
You know, I heard that in the course of him touring those states, he had an accident, but that did not stop him. It's really good.
Yes. So it's a good thing that Davido has finally responded. If you look on your screen now, you're going to see a message where Davido is replying to him and says that he has listened to his new jam
and it's
good.
Yeah, and that they work on it.
Yeah. So now you understand that Nas Boy has done two musics, and those two musics all have been a hit.
Is it just two?
Yes, I think he has two music. Or is
No,
it
no, no.
three?
He has more. He has me, I not fine like
Yeah, that was his
you still
first
love me
sound.
like this. He has
Mhm.
me, I like fine girls.
The ones where they
And
wear short skirts,
yeah,
that's the
and then
third.
this that's the third.
That's the second. Then
Yeah,
the third is
you sang one earlier. Oh, you played one
when I get
earlier.
money, me say
You,
Bojare, oh,
yeah.
champagne, Hennessy, you.
King Solomon. Not
Nobody
me
do
the,
pass me.
come on. I love
And
him.
all those his sounds are hits, eh? Yes, which
Yes.
means that this one that is coming is
Mm-hmm.
definitely going to be a hit too.
Yeah.
Especially since Davido is on that. Yes.
Mm.
Remember Davido's touch in your music. Look at this song, Twe
Kiss
by Kiss Daniel.
Daniel. Yeah.
When Davido came on it, pap,
The thing evaporated.
amen.
It did not spread.
Yes, it became a hit sound.
Yeah.
So Davido, even this song Osinachi,
Mm-hmm.
yes, Osinachi that was done years ago when Davido just came in the remix,
Yeah.
it became something else. So
Yeah.
Davido is really gifted when it concerns,
Yeah.
touching. In Cameroon, the person that is gifted like that is Magasco. Yes, when
Right.
Magasco touch remix, it will be a hit track.
Magasco, you
Yeah.
have your flower.
So we let's just keep anticipating and hoping that Davido and Nasboy will be bringing a banger anytime soon.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about football. Yes. The latest FIFA ranking has been published, and Cameroon has dropped by 1 in the latest FIFA ranking.
So this.
Yes. So Cameroon is now on the 51st position in the entire world. That's Cameroon is ranked number 51 best team in the entire world and the 8th in Africa.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it begins to ask you the question. They use the way to really do the ranking. This is Cameroon where in their last matches since this man Magbris took over, he has not lost a match. Yes, Cameroon is the highest team in Africa with African Cup of Nations. Cameroon is the highest team in Africa that has qualified for World Cup. Yes, and yet Cameroon is the 8th in Africa. Nigeria is in front of Cameroon. No, Abba. Nigeria wey the AFCON qualification, Nigeria is not even going to go for World Cup qualification because their performance has been very bad. Cameroon has done so well in recent times that they were supposed to be ranked at least second in Africa. But at the end of the day, we are on the 8th position in Africa.
Okay.
Well, there are criteria they use to rank this
There
thing.
are.
In the days of Eto'o, Roger Miller, nobody be the joke now.
No.
Cameroon is the only African team that has
cannot
gone
come
up
close.
to the Africa quarterfinals of World Cup.
Wow. Yes. Yeah.
Yes, and Cameroon is the reason why India is not playing football.
Wow.
Yes.
That's
Remember in those days where they used to say 90 minutes, 90 goals. Have you ever heard of something like that?
Yeah, I've heard.
Yeah, 90 minutes, 90 goals.
Nothing about the history.
Yeah. So India, Cameroon did that any country that will score, they will back out of international football. And Cameroon was that, I think it was Roger Miller or something, that scored that goal that knocked India out of competition. Until date, India is not competing in international football.
I need to read that history.
So Cameroon really has history. But the thing is the Cameroon of those days. In those days of Eto'o, Alexander Song Belong, Kunde Malong, man, those were in those days. Now the teams we have nowadays, and guess what?
You are really a man of in those days. I see.
And guess what? All the nationality, but they have been doing well. Remember, they have not lost. They did a PhD. Yes, in the last how many matches they have not lost?
Your club. You had to mention your club PSG.
Yeah, so that is it. Let's talk about. Let's end this session by giving, of course, our correct things for today, which is displayed on your screen right now.
It says.
Yes, so from there we are going to be looking at how to end this edition of Kongosa on Rise and Shine. Thank you.
Okay, that's the tip, right?
Yes.
Thank you very much, Prince, for always delivering so well. And you know that you're the Odogu #1 in the whole wide world out of 3 to these people. Yes, are you trying to prove that title?
Am I trying to prove that title?
Yes. Or it's already proven?
Well, the title, I think the fact that it was not, I did not give it to myself. It was given by people.
Who gave you? You gave it to yourself. Don't let me bring back.
I merely informed us here.
Okay.
Yes, but or something that was already existing.
Okay. Nice. All right. Thank you very much for telling us everything that's trending. You do it so well, and we are grateful.
Yep.
Take the glory. Ladies and gentlemen, that's how you saw it on this edition of Congosa with Prince MC Protocol. Now, let's have that topic of discussion with him. I'll be taking all of your messages now. I hope you are not offended that we had to take it to the end, but yeah, your messages have been received and let's have them. The topic of discussion, Prince, says, do you agree that social media has become more destructive than helpful for young people? Let me take these messages before you now give your comment, right? All right, this message says, hello everyone, great show. Okay, thank you very much. I am Miriam from Damukong. Well, I see both sides, but I lean towards the view that social media is more harmful. It can spread misinformation and create divisions among young people. The constant exposure to negative news can lead to desensitization and apathy. We should encourage offline community engagement and critical thinking to counteract the negative influences of social media. All right. Thank you very much, Miriam. Well noted. Okay, this other message brings says, greetings, Abakwa. Eric, I am a big fan of the show. Good job. Okay, let's clap for ourselves, Prince. We are fans.
Yeah.
Good job to us. All right, thank you very much, Eric. Your message says, I think social media is a mixed bag. It has its destructive elements like addiction and distractions, but it also fosters creativity and collaboration. Many of my peers use platforms to share talent and advocate for social issues. The key is to cultivate a balanced approach where we reap the benefits while being mindful of the downsides. You agree, right? Protocol.
Yeah.
Last but not least on the show, but we have to call it done. Hello, I am Beatrice. Beatrice, sorry for the pronunciation. As an elder, I worry about the impact of social media on our young people. I've seen how it can affect them, or I've seen how it can take them away from family and community values. Instead of spending time with loved ones, they are glued to their screens. While it can be informative, I believe it often detracts from the rich traditions and relationships that are essential in our culture. Thank you very much, Beatrice, or Mama Beatrice, being an elder that you are. Prince, let's talk about the social media detracting people from traditions, family dynamics, and all. Your thought.
Okay, I think that the only disadvantage most of those sending in messages will say social media has is the fact that misinformation, distraction, and all that. But at the end of the day, everything has its pros and cons, right?
Okay.
At the end of the day, social media is really helpful to an extent that would you rather be vested or concentrated on family traditions and go broke, or not being able to feed your family?
Okay.
No. Why? Because in these days, people will actually make a living out from social media.
They do.
Even at Abakwa Studios here, social media is one of the main sources in which we get money. Yes, so you
Okay.
so
Of
yes,
course.
yes, I would say social media has really taken some people off maybe family time, like you
Yeah.
say,
Yeah.
and so misinformations and all that. But it's still on those social media, it's still on that same social media that we get the right information.
Yeah. So what we want to do is to create a balance. What's your advice, for us? Maybe creating a balance. How can we do it? That's the question. How can we create a balance?
Well, creating a balance for social media, I think is just to schedule everything, right?
Schedule.
Just like school, have a timetable. It's not really realistic, but
It's not really coming from
because
me.
personally, let me to say I'll use WhatsApp only from 8 to 12.
Yeah.
Hello,
8 to 12. And you are a forex
I
trader
mean,
and a teacher. You can't
yeah,
really,
it's really not
but you do
possible.
create time for family, right?
Yes, creating time for family too. One of families that are You know, like now I don't stay with my mom or I don't live with my brother that is not in Bamenda and stuff like that. Creating time for family at times need you to be on social media.
On social media.
Yes.
But before it wasn't, and the communication over phone can never be the communication we have face to face, interpersonal. You get. So before, without social media, if you miss a loved one, you travel to go meet them, have that bond,
Now,
that connection
if
with
my
them.
uncle that is in America, once I miss him, maybe I'll travel go America, go Saudi, come back. Social
Okay.
media has just made everything.
Yeah.
I mean, imagine that. Okay, when I was when did this WhatsApp really come into the limelight? You know, we're talking about social media as if it's something that was there. It's not even been up to say 25 years since,
Right.
or even video calling on WhatsApp has never been up to 10 to 15
It's
years.
been evolving.
Yes.
It's been upgrading.
When we were still children, to tell you that okay, you take your phone like that and you'll see your uncle that is in America, people are discussing.
Yeah.
I mean, nowadays
That's
there's even where your is virtual reality, right?
Yeah.
Where the person literally is like a person is really standing in front of you alone.
Yeah.
So
AI.
things happen. That is happens and in making the whole thing very so interesting to an extent that I've known situation where I'm in the house with maybe your wife and people are discussing on WhatsApp very or seated in the house together. Those are some of the disadvantages.
Okay, yes.
Yeah, I'm in a room just to go to the parlor and say, please, I need food or text that please, I'm
Wow.
hungry.
Prince.
I did it yesterday.
Yeah, you are typical.
That please, I'm hungry. When we're in the same house.
From
I mean, those are some
okay.
of the disadvantages social.
So that notwithstanding, it has been helpful, but it has disadvantages, right?
Yeah, but the pros are really, 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 really more than the cons. The advantages are more than the disadvantages.
Okay. Thank you very much, Prince. I believe we can call it a day or a morning on the show Rise and Shine. This time, let's get our brains teased. The last time, actually. So, Prince, are you ready for these riddles?
Yeah,
that I have
I
for
think
you?
I'm ready. Solve some mathematic problems for the riddles that were given today.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that mine is still math.
Because you have you have good sight in
Yes,
maths.
I have a degree in math. So
You have. Okay. I hope math is not part of your riddle. All right. So here are the riddles I have for Prince. I'm hoping that you've not done any research this time. It says, which two numbers come out the same whether you multiply or add them together? The second one says, what's the biggest number you can make with the numbers 3, 5, and 7? Mrs. Shania Williams did her best with these riddles. Let me see how far your best can take you to.
which two numbers come out the same while you multiply or add them?
Yes.
I think
Whether
that-
you multiply or add them.
I think that there are a couple of the numbers, right?
Okay.
We have vanity, unity, and binary.
Tell me more.
Vanity 0,
0, yes.
unity 1.
1 plus
Okay,
1.
no. I think 2. 2 plus 2, 4. 2 times 2, 4.
Ah, that's smart. Yes, but you mentioned
0 too.
with 0. Okay, that's nice. So let me take you to the second one. What's the biggest number you can make with the numbers 3, 5, and 7?
What's the biggest number you can make with the number 3, 5,
Numbers,
and 7?
yes.
Just arrange this number. See 3, 5, 7, 357.
What about 753?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You must not follow the order. Yes.
Because that's the highest.
753. Yes.
It's
I
the
think
highest,
that's the highest.
right?
Yes, that's true.
Yeah, you did well today.
What of the doctor's video? Let me.
Okay, the doctor's riddle. No problem, you can have it. It says a teacher says that there are fewer than 30 students, but more than 20 in a classroom. The children can be divided into groups of 2, 3, 4, 6, and 8. With no leftovers, how many students are there?
Okay. 2, 3, 4, 6, and 8. I think that we are looking for multiples of. They say they are fewer than 30.
There are fewer than 30.
And more than 20.
Yeah.
And they can be divided into 2, 3,
4, 6, and 8.
Okay. Let me see.
divided into groups of 2, 3, 4, 6, and 8. Yes, you're thinking. I love it.
Okay, 28 can be divided. 28 can divide 2. 28 can 28 divide 3.
Right.
9, 18, 21, 24, 27. No, 28 cannot divide 3. And so if 28 cannot divide 3, let's move to 26. No, 26 can still not divide 3. Let's move to 24. I think 24 is the right answer.
24 is the right
Yes.
answer. Oh. So that's how you got it.
Wait. They say we have numbers that it cannot be 30 and it cannot be less than
it cannot be
fewer than 30 and more than 20, and the groups can be divided in groups of 2.
It says but more than 20, so it can be more than 20
but less than 30.
Yeah, but less than 30.
You see, the children can be divided in groups of 2, 3, 4, 6, and 8, and no leftover. So we're looking for multiples. We're looking for a number between 20 and 30 that can divide 2, 3, 4, 6, and 8 with no leftovers, right? So let's take 8. 8 plus 8, 16. 16 plus 8, 16 plus 8 is 24, right? So 24 can divide 8, 24 can divide 6, 24 can divide 4, 24 can divide 3, 2. I think the right answer is 24.
Two truths coexist together if possible, right? So let me just give you a simple way I thought you could do it. Because they already said, the teacher says that there are fewer than 30 students, right? Fewer than 30 students, more than 20 in a classroom. The children can be divided into groups of 2, 3, 4, 6, and 8 with no leftovers. The trick there is they've already given you the number of people there with no leftovers.
Okay, so you want to take 2.
So you just add the groups of people they've divided. That gives you the total.
Which is what?
Which is, let's go back to your answer to the calculation. 2 plus 3.
5.
Plus 4.
2 plus 4. That's 5 plus 4, 3, 9.
5. Yes, 5 plus 4, 9. 9 plus 6.
15.
15. 15 plus 8.
15 plus 8.
Yes.
That is 23.
Yes.
So right answer is
As easy
23.
as that. Yes.
No.
No. It's okay. No need defending yourself. That's the right answer. Yes. Prince, that's it.
But 24 is correct, right?
Okay.
No, 24 is just correct. Why?
Anyway, like I
Well,
said, two truths coexist, but just needed to understand the English in that question to get it right. It's been a wonderful time with you. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you were educated very much and it has been alongside on this edition of the show. And you actually teased your brains with these videos. It's been a wonderful time with all our guests from Dr. Tarawo, from Dr. Tarawo Brain, from Mrs. Schneider Williams, and to Prince MC Protocol seated here. It's been amazing with you all who contributed on that topic of discussion. Thank you all so much. We have come to an end. Prince, the last word.
okay, as usual, keep watching the Rise and Shine on ATV, and remember we are in Bamenda. A lot of people are watching, but I've never really believed that Bamenda has something this amazing. Let me shock your bubbles. We are in Swine Quarter Bamenda Food Market. Thank you.
Thank you very much for coming. Until next time, we rock, right? Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is the end of today's edition of the show Arise and Shine. Remember, it's that show that comes to you every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And it's the one and the only show where we engage you viewers in real-time discussions on current events, lifestyle topics, and the societal ills. I'm hoping that you've been motivated enough, you've gotten health tips, you've been educated in our learning lab, you got to know more about fashion and style, and you got the gist with presenting protocol when he was That's okay. I have been your wonderful host, Menyan Sidol. Until next time, celebrate our dread our producer and choose our television. Bye. Bye, please.
Bye bye.
Arise.